an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the U17 National Boys Championship. And the ball game has started with a home run by number 7, Chucky Taheda. A great way to start the ball game by Canterbury. And I'm joined by Damien Collins. Damien.
Thanks, mate.
How'd it go?
Mate, a big shot to left field, clearing the bases and getting Canterbury a good start here in this ball game.
Yeah, beautiful day at Fraser Park.
Isn't it just standard?
Last game of the day, 5 o'clock game between Southland and Canterbury. Batting now, number 6, Devin Hardy, the center fielder.
Good first day here at Fraser. Weather turned on. These boys, both teams, will be looking to finish the first day on a high. Good to see those Jordan 1 cleats in at bat now.
Yeah, they're all.
Love my shoes, Joe. You know
I know you love your shoes.
And he's even got the matching colours, even better.
Yeah, the Southland team is looking pretty good. They're growing the sport down there. Good to see the under-19 girls down there last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Brody Donald behind the dish, calls the dead ball, batting out of the box. And pretty cool to have 16-year-old Blue behind the dish at the Under-17 Nationals.
Absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a development, umpiring, and also this grade being a development grade for the up-and-comers.
Yeah, 100%. And he's got some experience there on the bases to help him out. But Brody, I've seen him the last couple of years really come into his own. Really cool to see someone at such a young age take on umpiring. And that ball goes all over the shop with first base. Nickel making that catch.
That was Rico Ratu, the second base, for the second out of the inning. Yeah, the pop-ups are going to be challenging at Fraser Park with the wind blowing out.
There's wind at Fraser Park.
Just a little bit.
What?
A bit swirling.
Bring back the fortress of Fraser. Once we got rid of that corrugated iron fence, started getting a bit breezy in here. Good shot down the middle there.
That's going to drop in as a Texas Liga. And Romana Kumaroa has a base hit to open up the inning.
There's a name from Canterbury.
Yes, it is. Brings up Tyler Rush, the left fielder. Have you seen a couple of the games today, Damien?
Unfortunately, I had to pay the mortgage today, Joe. So I got here a little bit late, but I did get to jump in the last game with Bevan Martini and call some of the Franklin Manawatu game. Got to pop over and see Hutt Valley for a little bit before that. But, yeah, getting a bit of FOMO, Joe. I've been the manager of the Hutt Valley side for the last 3 years at under-17s, and, yeah. Yeah,
well, good to see you down at the ballpark. I know you're really involved with your TP club, and that must help give you some of those softball fluffies.
Absolutely.
But working for Wellington basketball is also a bit of a buzz.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not softball, though. It's not. I'm a fan.
True.
Don't get me wrong, but my passion's the sport for sure.
Yeah. And how's the TP club doing?
Oh, we're good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We both men's and women's went up to Premier 1 this year, so giving that amazing talent that we've got coming through a bit of a pathway. We've got Tyrone Robertson chucking for Hutt Valley this weekend. 15 years old, just made the tournament team, the rest tournament team at the 19th Nationals last week in Pukekohe. So, mate, if we can give strength, and start build around those players like that. Bella Coxon's another one. She's down with the 17s at the moment, but 19s last year. She's last week. Sorry, she's the granddaughter of Paul McGann, so she loves pitching, loves it, absolutely loves it. So if we can, put some pieces around these young ones and keep them in the club, hopefully they'll be the next Sorensen playing for one club for their whole life.
No doubt about it. Well, that's what you want. You want loyalty to the club.
You see, I had to throw in Cardinals somewhere for you, Joe.
Thanks. We had an old motto: if you wanted loyalty, buy a dog. And you have a couple of dogs, don't you?
I do indeed. They're 2 German Shepherds.
Okay, Tyler Rush just had a base on balls to put first and second. Brings up number 18, Blake Knighton, to first base.
You mentioned the under-19 girls down in Invercargill last week at Surrey Park, is it?
Yeah.
I had my 19s down there many moons ago. My coach is actually the ground announcer for this one, Robbie Easthope.
Okay.
Still lifelong friends from my Hutt Valley team there.
Yeah, good to see the softball going down south in Invercargill.
100%.
And good also to see Hutt Valley coming away with a championship, undefeated throughout the tournament.
Yeah, well, I mean, the second last year, and then to go right through the ladder, very, very cool. And if you didn't actually pay attention, Hutt Valley actually had 4 pitchers in that team, and they're all pretty quality. So it was very cool, and almost a double, mate.
Almost a double. No, the boys in Wellington played a hell of a game.
Rematch of that epic under-17s game at Pukekohe a couple of years ago. Mate, they just went straight down to the bottom of the 7th, 2 out. Bit of a rally to get the dub there for Hutt Valley, but Wellington,
Umpires for today's game: behind the plate, Brody Donald at first base, Sandra Stega at third base, Eli Sesperance.
Eli and Sandy out there looking after Brody. Dribbler to shortstop, makes no mistake of that one, and then we'll get the third out there.
Yep, and after a half an inning of play, Canterbury open up their account and lead 1-0.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds from the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Until our top. All the best throwbacks.
Get the Māori Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make Māori Plus your mate and stream now.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Sorensen Field, Diamond 1. We're at Fraser Park, home of Hutt Valley Softball, for the Under-17 National Boys Championship. The defense for Canterbury. Pitching on the mound is Lars Meehan. And leading off is number 43, Cooper Nicole, playing first base for Southland.
Shot up straight back to the pitcher, who will get an easy out for the first one.
Yeah, good pitch by Chucky Tejeda to get the first out.
Just pitching up in the zone there, dropping the back shoulder of Nickel to pop it up and give the pitcher, Kaipa, the catch there for the first out.
Brings up number 11, Lars Meehan, the pitcher.
Ooh, pitcher, Joe. I like it. Always good to see a pitcher up the order as well.
Yeah.
Not just throwing down the order to make it happen.
Yeah, at this grade here, the boys are play the field, pitch, hit, run.
So they should.
And so they should, you're right. Oh, that's a hit by a pitch. Umpire's going to check up on number 11.
That's what we have.
Looks like he's okay, and that's why you wear a batting helmet.
Absolutely. Took it straight in the noggin there. Just shake
Time,
that off.
yeah. They're going to check the helmet out.
Yeah. She knows what to do.
Coach is going over just to see that he remembers his name.
Where are you?
While we're doing that, just rounding out the Canterbury defense, you got, what do we have? We have Chucky Tejeda on the mound, Devin Hardy at center field, Rico Ratu playing second, Romana Kumaroa at shortstop, Tyler Rush in left, Blake Knighton at first base, Jack Yarham at third, Nakao Kennedy in right field, and rounding it out at catcher Dylan Creighton.
Big jump off first base for Man. They'll be looking to claw that first run back off Canterbury. Hitter pitching up in the zone, trying to see what Brody's calling, what zone he's getting.
The batter is number 40, Tate Forbes Murch, the catcher. Pitcher seems to have a nice style, tall, lanky, good levers.
If you get a tall, lanky baller, chuck him on the mound for sure.
Nice drop ball.
Or at least try him out.
Yep.
Catcher batting 3 on Sorensen Field. You want to manufacture a run here. Find a gap wherever you can. 2-2 the count from Donald. Back to Tahiti, who makes the play over to first for the second out, which will move the runner for Southland, get their runner in scoring position with 2 down to hopefully convert.
Nice play by the pitcher. You saw him take the ball, set up,
yep,
and then make a good throw to the first base.
Had to leave the ground and use all that height himself.
Nice rise ball there, just fouled off.
It's definitely using that rise ball. Trying to get them chase. Yeah. Many batters out there love a rise ball.
No doubt.
Or at least chasing it.
Just go up the ladder.
Called outside here. Straight through the zone for the called strike.
This is number 27, Harrison Shayla, the second base. I was talking to the coach a little while ago for Southland, and he's very excited with this young crop of boys that he's brought up and feeling good about himself. I'm not sure what they did earlier in the day, but yeah, he seemed pretty positive about his team.
Oh, very cool. Very cool to see a few of the teams Yeah, it's one of those tournaments that you want to turn up to, and being in the middle of the country, why not? Well, Southland unable to convert that runner onto there, so he's going to be left on as Canterbury get the third out here. We've got one complete. We'll be back at the top of the second.
Dan Carter knew the power of winning.
Your instincts tell you the sky's different.
The flip side of that was the intense pressure.
I'd go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken.
Dan Carter, a perfect team. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Okay. Let's go then, eh?
You want to just jump in, the dark horse?
Deep down, that's all we want. Freedom.
You sucker. You better watch out, you fool.
I often think of my cousin.
She didn't have anyone.
She had us.
You're pretty beautiful.
Same.
We're going to get you back with us. I promise.
Kiriata no Aotearoa. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off was Jack Yaham, who popped out to the first base for a quick out in the top of the second. Brings up Nikal Kennedy, the right fielder.
Gotta love that as a pitcher. First pitch of the innings and popped up straight back to him.
Yeah, good start of the innings for the pitcher.
Was the pitcher batting as well, wasn't it?
And he no, he wasn't batting. The pitcher for Canterbury was Chucky Tejeda, the leadoff batter, and hit the leadoff home run.
Of course.
So he's not only a pitcher, but he's a power hitter.
Not bad.
Not bad combination. Lars Meehan's throwing the ball over the plate, pretty consistent. That's what you want from your pitchers at this grade. Throw strikes.
Absolutely.
Play good defense. Base on balls will be a killer.
Oh, yeah. Gets him looking.
And he's keeping the ball down low, Damien.
Well, Brody Donald, he's calling that zone, so why not keep going to it? If you get in the calls, utilize it.
2 down in the top of the second inning. It brings up Dylan Creighton, the catcher. It's fouled off, out of play. Now Robbie Easthope doing the ground announcing.
Yes, the chairman of the board here at Hutt Valley.
He's loving it.
Always one of those guys that just rolls up his sleeves if he's got them. And just gets on with it. He's been a great man around the traps. It was cool to work around him while I was in the role here. But, yeah, cool to see that he's still around as the chairman this year.
Yep.
Volunteer of the year for the Hutt Valley Softball Association last season.
He does it all.
He sure does.
Stalwart for softball.
If only his kid was here to do his role. But
Scotty Easthope was supposed to be doing a color today, but
we wouldn't throw him under
we've
the bus
got an
like that.
experienced play-by-play commentator, color man Damien with us. That's
We're all
foul
just here
back.
for a bit of fun.
And it's a beautiful day at the ballpark. Where else would you want to be?
Isn't it?
Light zephyr breeze blowing out to left field.
I'm sure my partner Melissa's at home listening to this game now. Watching it, surely. She was down here longer than me today. She was.
Right.
She's sitting her level 4 badge. Oh, big shot to center field court.
Nice play by the center fielder. Well hit by Dylan Creighton. But that's the third out of the inning, and after 1.5 innings of play, it's Canterbury 1 and Southland 0. We'll be back shortly.
Hi and welcome to Te Rao Te Raukura. Kia ora, my name's Hinamo Praise.
Kia ora, I'm Neil from Vibe.
Tēnā koutou, welcome to Te Rao Te Raukura.
It's going to be an awesome day.
This year is the 25th year of Te Rao Te Raukura.
Te Rao Te Raukura is a celebration of our people and enjoying summer days.
It's a good chance to get together, really. That's a big part of it. It's all whānau friendly.
Incredible community event that brings together so many different diverse people.
This festival where people just come together, there's a whole lot of awesome kai, a whole lot of awesome entertainment. Peace, love and harmony. The Raukura signifies peace and happiness. It's a Māori proverb that was brought down by our tipuna from a very long time ago. And basically our day Te Rao Te Raukura is all about sharing that love. Aroha nui ki te tangata. Uplifting Lower Hutt and the wider community in general, coming together and just having a whole lot of fun, man.
Celebrating all things Wellington, Lower Hutt, the whole region itself.
Today is important so that we get to remind ourselves that we need to share the love and care about.
How you all doing? Back at the ballpark. Bottom of the second inning. I'm doing fine. Anytime I'm at the ballpark, I'm doing fine.
You'll be happy to know when I left the house, Joe, my young fellow was wearing his New York Police Department.
Yeah, lovely. I'm heading over again in July, so I'll probably have to get him a size 2.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need a bigger size.
Might get him a New York Fire Department one this time. Get
the collection.
Get the collection, why not?
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to be a granddad also. My son Joe and his partner Anika had a baby boy, turns 1 on Saturday the 18th, Kai Wilson Fariso. Wilson's his middle name.
Yep.
But he's a lot of fun. Lead-off batter, Hayron O'Neill, just gets a base on balls.
I can imagine you're loving it, mate.
Yeah.
But the important question, what everyone's thinking, when's Joe going to play again, mate?
Well, he's been a busy boy lately.
Now we've got your daughter back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a question we all would like to know. He's probably still in his prime. He's 31 years old.
Absolutely.
Keeps himself pretty fit. But there's priorities in life. And
I understand, Joe, but, we're always here for you, mate.
Brings up number 16, Flynn Telfer, the third base. Yeah, I think he'd like to come back and play a little social stuff first just to see. He's been training with Danica a little bit. Showing her a couple of little things.
I'm sure it'll be like riding a bike for the Farisos.
Yeah. There's always things to work on, that's for sure.
Always work-ons, mate. Such is life.
Yep. You know what they say, play hard, train harder. That's foul back. Good battle between Flynn Telfer and Chucky Tejeda.
Yeah, first day of the tournament, you want to be taking your opportunities while you've got them. If you're in the batter's box, you're taking those cuts.
Yep, he held up on that.
He wanted it though, eh?
Yes, he
I
did.
told you. That rise ball.
They love the rise ball.
Absolutely. Did he go? Sandy says no.
No, good call.
Seeing a bit of swag behind the dish here from Brody Donald, umpiring this game.
He's showing a bit of maturity.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself for sure. Oh, gets a
swing and a miss.
Goes straight at him, straight down the zone for the strikeouts.
Brings up number 5, William Patton, the right fielder. It's good to see the pitcher working quickly, getting into his work. And also the batters are being aggressive.
Yeah.
Good game is a fast game.
Yeah, you want to see these young ballers coming out and just swinging the bat, taking, like I said, taking those opportunities. Coaches will be looking at what combinations, what's working, who's turned up to play, really. You know, I mean, you can do everything at club level, but it's a different kettle of fish when you get to put on the colours of your province and go out and represent. And, you know, for a lot of these boys, some of these boys will be their first opportunity getting away from home, representing Canterbury. And they'll want to be in those lineups in day 3 or 4, you know. So take those opportunities, take those cuts, just enjoy it. Go hard for you got the chances to.
Well, having both, this is like almost a local derby now with Canterbury and Southland, 2 South Island teams battling it out.
Come all this way to play each other
on day 1.
Good shot.
Nice play by the center fielder to track that ball in the tricky wind at Fraser Park.
It's got to be the shoes. The original Jordan Spike Lee.
Yeah, matching the uniform.
Absolutely.
Great colors.
Love it, love it.
Chicago Bull colors.
Absolutely.
Brings up number 20, Lucas Allison, the center fielder, with 2 down.
Squares up with a fake bunt. Good jump from the base runner there for Southland. Southland will be looking to put the foot down here on 2 out and try and manufacture something here. They won't want the sacrifice with the 2 down, but they'll want to move that runner for sure. And swinging it outside ball like that ain't going to help.
Yeah, that little drop ball to the outside corner. Batter seemed to pull away, but he's choking up now, just shortening it up, making sure he makes some contact. Puts the ball in play, but no. That's the 3rd out of the inning.
And just like that, Southland leave a runner on, but we've got 2 complete here as we go to the top of the 3rd with Canterbury leading Southland 1-0.
All right, here we are back at the ballpark. Chucky Tejeda, the pitcher who had the leadoff home run, is up to bat for the 2nd time. What do you think of his home run, Damien?
Yeah, big shot to left field to open up the ball game. Stamp his mark against his fellow pitcher and then goes and dongs him in the head in the next, when it's his turn. Big shot to right field. Nope, shallow.
Yeah.
He had all the makings and then might have got a
little
bit of that
caught
breeze.
Yeah, a little caught in the breeze.
The high breeze of
Second
Fraser
base,
Park.
shielded his eyes and had an ice cream cone in the glove, but made the catch. Brings up number 6, the center fielder, Devin Hardy.
Another quick first out here for Southland to get over Canterbury.
Yeah, Devin was out on interference the first time up.
Sees it go straight through the tunnel for the strike call.
Yeah, Lars Meehan is really peppering that strike zone.
Seven-inning games?
7-inning games, yeah.
So still early enough here, top of the third, to feel each other out.
Yeah, I got a feeling this might be a pitcher's duel. They're both getting through their work pretty good.
And we're in the sweet zone now. Warmed up a bit, seen the zone that the umpire's calling and what the boys are swinging since they've gone through.
The one lineup, yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
It's good to see so many great players around the ballpark passing on knowledge and coaching, part of these coaching teams, you know, Joe. I mean, it's just awesome to see a lot of them giving back.
Well, yeah. We got Tyson Byrne just over there,
Yeah,
coach the
maybe
under-19s.
Ooh, big curve.
Tyson took the Hutt Valley team to the finals this year and just unfortunately came runner-up to Wellington.
Too soon, Joe.
Always battling it out, though, Wellington and Hutt Valley.
Always a great battle between the two.
He won an under-19 tournament last year.
Right here, Joe. Wasn't it us behind the...
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's there around about. He's got a nice team, but he's doing fantastic coaching.
Yeah, you see, look over in that Canterbury dugout and see Stephen Ratu as well.
Yep.
Yep.
They've done a good job down in Canterbury.
Haven't they just? Speaking of Ratu.
And there he goes. Rico Ratu to second base.
Good, handy young man, this one.
His sister was the top batter in the under-19s.
Sure was. Kaya
Ratu.
Just been going from strength to strength, that young lady.
Yeah.
But Rico's been pretty handy the last few years as well. I got to call one of his games down in Christchurch a couple of years ago for the secondary schools on the Hill in a national secondary school tournament. I think it was 13, 14 years old and holding his own. It's pretty cool to see. Another one of those great kids growing up around the game and still in it.
Nice stolen base.
Got to be the shoes.
Must be. This must just add another step to you. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second in the top of the third. 1 down. Ball just a little down. Good to see the ballpark full with spectators and fans, family and friends.
It took a minute when I got here, Joe, to just walk around for a second, you know, soak it all in, and it's a real cool vibe around here today on day one. We've got the barbecue set up just behind us, a bit of fundraising going on. There's a few food trucks, a couple coffee carts, and you know, it's that stuff of old. You know what I mean? Like that. We're just missing Sam's caravan with the hot chips and hot dogs from way back, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool to see people turn up and here to enjoy the festivities of this great age group for the under-17 nationals.
Okay, the catcher is just going to come and settle the pitcher down a little bit. 2 balls in a row when he was, first couple of innings was all over the strike zone, and now he's just got a little wayward. But it's good to see the catcher just coming in, settling him down.
Yeah, just slow down Canterbury a bit. They've got runners on the corner now. Runner at first is put on the oven mitt.
Brings up number 4, Romana Kumaroa.
Don't know why you'd need a sliding mitt on an artificial turf, but all goods.
Yeah, they have all the gear these
all
days.
All the gears, these kids. Goes inside and pops it up to right field.
And they did a great job on that catch. Fantastic catch by the right fielder. Popped it up to the second base just to try to get the runner tagging up at second. Heads up play by the runner at second base to tag up on that also.
Yeah, one thing you'll just see over as the week progresses, these little things, getting that second play in motion, you know, slowing down that. You've made a great catch. You've made all that way to get there. You don't want that runner taking 3 that easy. And now they've got 2 runners in scoring position.
Yep, brings up the left fielder, number 5, Tyler Rush, lefty.
Gotta love a lefty.
Yeah, that's 2 balls, no strikes. Inside.
Ooh.
Nearly hit him.
Nearly inside.
Nearly inside. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. And the Southland pitchers just lost the strike zone a little bit.
You want to come back here. Usually on the 3-0, you'll throw a strike down the middle. Usually a batter will leave it, but no, he didn't even get that one.
That ball's outside.
Just outside.
3 balls, 3 base on balls in this inning. There's two outs. Brings up the first base, number 18, Blake Knighton. And that's just going to bring a coach out just to have a chat. The catcher came in first, and now it's time for the coach to have a chat with the pitcher and also the fielders, keeping them on their toes. There's a force at any base.
Yeah, it can be used as a couple reasons. The old defensive conference, you can slow the momentum of Canterbury now they've loaded the bases. But I mean, what we really need to do is our young man in the hill needs to trust the fielders a bit more and just utilize them a bit more. You know, I mean, now it's the perfect time for the any base play. You've got 2 down and you're holding that to 1 run. So you just want to get this out, just get it dribbling along the ground or a sweet pop-up here. Yeah. But you can't give up a walk again.
No place to put him.
Put him back on the bench, mate.
Good pitcher, batter, battle, mano.
Doing a great job here.
And he comes right back. That's
great
a good
pitch.
sign after the coach comes and has that chat. And he comes in and throws a good strike right down the pipe. Obviously, the batter also is taking that first pitch after 3 walks.
Oh, yeah, and you would. Through the zone again.
Yeah. Whatever the coach said might be getting through to the pitcher.
He's like,
no balls, 2 strikes.
If you walk another player, you're swimming back to the South Island.
Swimming with the fish. Oh, he held up. Good hold by Blake Knighton.
Yeah, he tried to get it up in the zone there, and he did think about it.
Yeah, as you do with the rise ball, as you've been saying, at this level. Increase that sight level. That's
Outside
fouled
pitch.
off. Good swing.
Handy camera work there from Kerry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, they've done a great job today with the camera work, looking at the ballpark, pristine.
He's done all right, mate. He's done all right. Keep you around, mate. Oh, down third base. He's going to score at 1. They're going to score 1, score 2 on the overthrow. They're not. They are. Oh, the inside the park triple on a bunt.
Now, that was a little squibbler. I was wondering if it was going to get called off the plate, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it did. Had that sound to it, didn't it? And went straight down. But
it brings in 3 runs. 4 and a Canterbury goal.
How quick can something change, right?
Yeah.
And you just got to take all those opportunities. That pass ball, scoring the 3 runs, carrying, and sliding into third.
And this is what happens at this level also. I mean, although he was going to be safe at first base, third base possibly could have held on to it, was trying to make the play because of not letting a run in. But that's a learning also. Good play by the catcher.
Yeah, good hold there.
And that's where you were saying, Damien, there's a lot of learnings in this grade.
And it's day one, Joe.
And it's day one.
Like this, like I mentioned earlier, it's a different level from club, but you've got the right pieces around you. You know, these good shot to left field. Oh, and under the glove. Second, rounding, bit of a trip, slide up, stand up. Ooh, I love that one. Not
nice
bad.
hit. With a triple.
Triple RBI. Oh, well, Southland is still in this. They just got to keep on grinding away for that third out here.
Yeah. Canterbury scored 4 in this inning. And what seemed to be a pitcher's duel now has just been broken up.
Well, you see the difference of associations and what they get to play now. You know, the first couple innings might be a bit tight, but you know that's always your learning couple innings. Try and feel each other out and what the swinging at, etc. But now you know Canterbury showing their class, getting the sticks going, and they've been smooth operators down there for a while now. Canterbury, especially in these age groups coming up. So yeah, you want to hold them as much as you can.
This is Nakai Kennedy, number 9, right fielder, with a big swing.
Big swing. Looks at
He wants to get into the act. He sees the people hitting. And
well, I don't know if you saw the game. Well, yeah, you did just before. But people at home, the Franklin Xavier Haddon with a walk-off grand slam was huge. It actually went over the corrugated iron fences.
I wonder if anybody found that ball yet.
Yeah, well, I know Amy Russell's got the ball list on the whiteboard in the tournament office. So if anyone can return number 13. Not that any balls have ended up in our bags at a tournament.
Yeah. That ball's fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Southland want to get out of the inning now with no more damage and then get the bats working.
Yeah, 4-run, 2-down rally here for Canterbury. Been through the order. They've seen him a couple of times with a couple innings in the bag now. Gets the clips the inside corner for the called strike.
Not before Canterbury score 4 runs, and they take the lead after 2.5 innings of play. It's Canterbury 5, Southland 0. Southland coming to bat.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the Taku Time Moana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
Proud
is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What you can do in 50,000 turn up.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Learn Purako. Explore Te Taiao. Tūhura ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Had a chance to watch you guys in the last game. Well, it's a learning experience for everybody. How did you find it?
Oh, at the start we were there for sure and giving Franklin a good run for the money, and then just our intensity and energy kind of dropped off and caused us to lose and just let them bat through us.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely were holding the fort down for a while. And what position were you playing, Aiden?
I started off in right field.
In right field,
and then I came into first.
Okay, yeah. And how did you find the competition?
It's great. It's great here, and it's all good for us to learn and grow against really good opposition.
Yeah, I mean, we got 15 teams now coming down for the under-17s. Great to see Manawa 2 down here. You guys are building a great culture in softball up there.
Yeah.
And playing a lot of ball up there?
Yeah, they've just this year we've started a Rangatahi League where it's ages between, say, 14 to 18 or something, just for the middle ages to get something good.
Yeah.
With softball, a hardcore softball.
And you got a lot of good coaches up there?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and the pitching up there, you're getting some pitching clinics and things like that?
Yeah, there's clinics going through Manawatu, yeah.
Yeah. I know, fantastic. So what's the highlight so far? Just coming down and...
Coming down and playing ball.
Yeah. Good on you. And what's your goals maybe for this tournament?
Just try and make tournament team, but if not, get close-ish to it and just do better than what I did at 19s.
Good on you, yeah. And you were in the under-19s also, so that's great. Did you also play?
No, I wasn't in there.
You didn't want to get in there? Well, that's something that's a carrot for next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, good stuff. All right, guys, we'll get back to the ballpark. I really appreciate you guys coming in and having a chat. It's great to see you guys playing softball, and great to see Manawatu down here and building the softball back up there. All right, we'll catch up with you during the tournament.
Thank you.
All right, you have a great one.
You too.
All right, those were the Manawatu, Baxter Walker and Aiden Hammond. And, fantastic to see Manawatu building up the softball back up there. All right, back to the ball game. All right, that was Lars Meehan with a little Texas Leaguer ground ball. He's going to get to second base on the throw. Cooper Nicole made the first out of the inning. No. And brings up Tate Forbes Merch. That's to the fence. Oh, and Tate Forbes Merch hits a triple to left center field. That brings in Lars Meehan. And that's what happens in these ball games. One team scores some runs, but the next team chips away. It's early in a ball game. Bottom of the third. Brings up number 27, Harrison Shayla. Harrison grounded out his first time at bat. Catcher's just going to come in after that big hit and just have a chat with the pitcher, just to make sure that they're on the same page. He made that pitch a little bit fat, and Tate Forbes Merch didn't miss it. So one down. It must be two down. Comes into the zone for a strike. That's fouled off. A patch inside. He got around on it pretty quickly. Threw a little rise ball just to see if he would go. Good discipline on that. That's fouled off again. Wind just starting to pick up at the ballpark. Still a lovely day. Blue skies. Had it been a fantastic day today. I think 24 degrees in the Hutt Valley. After fairly chilly weather last weekend. Not as cold as in Invercargill for the under-19 girls that were wrapped in blankets. That's fouled off again, so the pitcher is going inside, but Harrison Shayla is going to have nothing to do with that, and he pulls it foul again. And Brody wants another ball. Balls are getting fouled off, and the umpire wants a couple of reserves. The scorer is going to be axed for one, I think, and one's back in the ballpark. Yeah, went for the rise ball. Good battle between number 27 and Chucky Tejeda, number 7. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, good strikeout on a KC. Nice pitch. Chucky Tejeda bear down. And but Southland opened up their account with 1 run, and after 3 full innings of play, it's Canterbury 5, Southland 1. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the ballpark, beyond the dugout. And Fraser Park putting on the weather for us today.
Standard.
That's a ground ball, fielded nicely, foul by number 11, Dylan Creighton. Brody, the umpire, making sure there's another ball there just in case. We're in the top of the 4th inning. 5-1 to Canterbury. Welcome back, Damien.
Thanks, mate.
Thought we lost you there for a little while, but back in action.
I thought you would have asked some more questions, mate. I thought they'd be in here longer.
No, the Manawatu players, they answered all of the questions, and they're really building a nice thing up there in the Manawatu. Great to see Manawatu down here, but also Southland. And we've got 15 teams in this under 17 grade this year. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, Manawatu got a world-class couple of diamonds there at Calhoun. Remember, they did it up for the 2020 Under-18 World Cup or something like that, around that year. I was lucky enough to be the ground announcer for a few of those games there. But Calhoun Park, yeah, if we can get some more tournaments there, South New Zealand, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I think also when you have a ballpark like that, the players will start to come.
100%.
You build a ballpark, and they will come, right?
Yeah, well,
that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, none down. Top of the 4th. Game's going pretty quickly. These games today have averaged about an hour 45.
Handy.
The last game with Franklin and Manawatu was a 4-inning game, I think. It was about an hour and a half. But the games are going pretty quickly, and that's what you want in a game of softball. Fast game is a good game. Well played, good defense, good pitching.
Ooh, he almost
threw
it down through, didn't he?
Yeah, the pitcher just did looking to see where that was, but it did look a little outside. So good eye by the batter, good discipline.
Game of angles, mate. Game of angles.
Yep. This will bring us up. Chucky Tejeda, the pitcher, had a home run in the 1st inning to open up the account for Canterbury.
Wide open stance. Stepping into still in the box there.
Yeah, and good to see the umpire being very, what would you say, just he knows what's going on.
Yeah, very certain of what he's doing out there.
Very assertive, very good word. That's the one.
Yeah, Brody Donald, like I said earlier in the game, only 16 years old, so it's cool to see someone with a bit of passion going through the ranks and from the North Harbour Softball Association.
And would he be going for maybe another badge this tournament?
Could well be, mate. Could well be.
We have also one of ours, Tommy Downs, umpiring at this tournament. It's his first national tournament, so I spoke to Tommy, and he's a little bit nervous, but looking forward to it.
What strike zone he got this week?
Well, I know what my strike zone looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope yours doesn't change as well.
No, we try not to.
No, shout out to the officials.
Yeah, we'll let you get out of that one.
Hey, guess what, Joe? I stopped caring, man.
Now, the umpires do a fantastic job.
Well, and there's a lot of them here this week.
That's right.
You know, there's
all giving up
12?
their time, yeah.
12 on the list.
Some, I see 1 or 2 of them came from the Under-19 tournament, and they're doing this tournament again, so giving up a lot of time. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes on Chucky Tejeda, none down, runner at first.
No, we can't do it without them, so do appreciate the ones that put up their hands. Scorers as well. You can't forget the scorers, mate.
No, the scorers are also vital.
Giselle Bishop, one of our senior ones out there scoring this one.
Catcher going back out again just to make sure that they're on time with the signs. Umpire making sure. I really love the assertiveness. I like that word, Damien, of Brody Donald going out, speeding up the game. It's a real important part of this ball game here.
Yeah, they must be doing something right, the Blues, because it's not often on day one you start the last game of the day on time.
No, it's that walk now. It's the 5th walk of the ball game. It's bringing out a pitching change. Coach is out. I think he's seen enough just now.
Number 1 coming to the mound there, Joe. Who's
number 1 is
number 1 in the program?
Tane O'Neill. Tane O'Neill. He'll be coming in for Laws.
And that pitching change is brought to you by the Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting.
Learn Purako. Explore Te Taiao. Tūhura ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the top of the 4th inning. We got a pitching change. We got number 1, Tane O'Neill, coming in, replacing Lars Meehan, who had pitched a good couple of innings and then lost the strike zone just a wee bit. And Tane O'Neill comes in and gets the first out, first pitch on a pop out.
You want that from your reliever to come in and throw one and get in and out straight away.
That's a pop out to the second base for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 1, Rico Ratu, to second base. Runners at first and second, 1 down.
Now Canterbury are going to have to adjust to feel out this new pitcher, see what he's throwing, what zone's getting called, and hopefully Southland can slow down this Canterbury attack here. 2 runners on here in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that's a strike, and Rico shakes his head. He knows that he missed a good pitch to hit. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, clipping that corner on the outside there, using all that 17 inches across the plate.
Almost the same pitch, and he
Tries to nibble
fouls it
again.
off
Yep,
just to go out a little more.
Well, that shows the maturity of Rico, knowing that the last ball was called there, so therefore, you know, if he's going to go there again, you've got to swing, you've got to adjust. If that's where the umpire's calling, too many players out there, you know, they don't get the call they want, and they'll leave it again and again and again. But if he's calling it there and he's consistent, then you've got to swing.
No doubt about it, yeah. And you want your players to be somewhat aggressive. I mean, there's a balance between the discipline and aggressiveness.
Yep.
Ground ball to the first base. He was going the other way, which is a good piece of hitting, and he moves the runners around the second and third.
Yeah, he takes the ball away from the side of the runners, so it gives them third and second pretty easily. And they're going to do the 2-down catcher, I believe.
Yes. And they'll bring out
Brody will just
Rico.
double check who's coming back out to run.
Yep, it's the last batter. Rico Ratu. And then it brings up number 4, Raumana Kumaroa. Kumaroa to shortstop.
Handy ball up.
Fly it out to the right fielder the last time up. The right fielder made a fantastic play on it in this tricky wind at Fraser Park.
Breeze.
A breeze, a zephyr.
Another one of those kids is no doubt growing up around the tracks of a softball park.
Nice change up by Tane O'Neill.
Yeah, pulled the strings on that one, did he what?
He certainly did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So he's coming. Got them swinging for sure. Getting those strikes for his team, like a reliever should be.
Yep.
You got a job to do as a reliever. You got to go in and make things happen. You know, you're either going to take them on or you're going to get those pop-ups or ground outs. He doesn't have time to fill them out. He doesn't have time to, well, it is still top of 4th, but
yep.
He's got a job to do to come in here and slow down this Canterbury side.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
All the 2s, Joe.
Yep.
No one swings on a 2. No one hits on a 2, is it? Oh! T-bone. Pop up to centre field.
Fly out.
Fly out.
Oh, excuse me. Fly out to center field for the 3rd out of the inning. Tane O'Neill comes in and stops the bleeding. And after 3.5 innings of play, it's Canterbury 5, Southland 1. We'll be back in just a moment.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. All the best throwbacks.
The best secondary school hockey teams battle for the Rankin Cup 2023.
All the big schools are here.
Tino ua ki te rapu kai tākoro nā te iti o te kura.
I roto i ngā tau, ko puta i tahi wero, he wero i tā mātou whakamahi te reo. Ko i tahi o ngā kai tākoro kua hāmene hia.
Ka whakawhiti koe mai i tō tinana ki tō mātou. Kia toa i te kēmu nei.
Do you know that night didn't rain at all in Hutt?
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Fraser Park. The lights are on at Fraser Park. And brings up 19, Hayren O'Neill, the shortstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. The bottom of the 4th. Canterbury lead 5-1. Big part of the ball game here, Damien.
Yeah, you want to change the fortunes here, Southland, get a bit of a roll on, and you know, with O'Neill coming onto the hill and stopping that momentum with none down, couple runners on, and to get those 3 outs, you know, now you need your team to rally behind you and get the sticks going and make something happen.
Yep, I mean that's a key. Tane came in and did a great job, stemmed the flow, and now the batters have to get the bats going.
Yeah, and they will.
Having a hard time tracking these balls down after they're fouled off. Hopefully they're not getting put in anybody's bag. They are numbered.
My bag's here if anyone finds it. Oh, just off the glove.
Oh, that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Now, they don't normally give pitchers errors on a ground ball, but that one I thought should be fielded. But we'll give Chucky Tejeda a pass on it. It was to his left. Flynn Telfer. Yeah.
Good bunt down first base. Ratu gets. Oh, and now.
Oh, and they had a little razzle-dazzle. Runner was safe at first. The runner was going from second to third.
Well, Canterbury are going to question, but I don't know why, because Sandy has made a call. The runner's safe at one off that bunt down the first base line.
Yep.
Rico Ratu did get there, but Sandy's calling it safe. It is what it is. He had the heads up to stop the runner going from second to third. You know, he saw the eyes were on first base, so thought maybe I'll give it a go, but Rico got over in time. So we talk about that momentum. You know, O'Neill comes in, does the job on the hill, and now the first two batters have got on base. None out. You're down by 4 at the bottom of the fourth. You want to start. This is when you want to start clawing back.
No doubt. And brings up number 5, William Patton. Runners now at first and second. Southland now answering back.
Bunt goes down again, and no, that's going to load them.
Yeah.
Third base stayed back on it. Pitcher kind of left it to him as well. Nobody really took ownership, and that loads up the bases with the short game coming in.
Well, that's a good ploy by Southland. After getting that runner at first base on that little grounder to the pitcher, the coach started pulling out the short game. The short game on this turf also, if you're not familiar with it, it dies. And if the fielders aren't up and being able to field that ball, it could be trouble in it. And it has caused Canterbury a little bit of trouble in this inning. Let's see how they play it now with the bases loaded, none down. And William, let's see, now it's fouled off. It's Lucas Allison up.
Goes at the first pitch, high up in the zone, chasing the flight, chasing
that rise ball again. Let's see if Chucky throws it up there again. That was up. 1 ball, 1 strike. See what a couple of base runners does. That's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. And at this level, you put a little pressure on these youngsters, and it changes the complexion of the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, Southland manufacturing.
Safe on both runners. The catcher missed the plate on the force.
So this time another corridor between
both
the two teams called by Canterbury this time. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Southland doing exactly what they needed to do here. Put the foot down, be a bit aggressive, move the runners around and make those runs of the board.
They got 3.
Happen yourself.
Yeah, no, well, Southland scored that 3rd run. The umpire came over to the scorer and scored that run. So there's now 1st and 3rd. It's a 5-3 ball game. And I think there is no outs. No outs. Yeah, no outs. No outs. Runners at first and third. Southland now, just as you said, Damien. The relief pitcher comes in, stems the tide, and Southland comes up and brings the bats. And now we got number 74, Flynn Elder, up.
I mean, it's all cool backing your having a pitcher go out there and do their job, you know, get those ground outs and the pop-ups, manufacture those outs himself. But you got to back them up with a stick, you know.
They worked the 1-3 play. Second base came up, grabbed it, but didn't make the play at home. And Southland scored their 4th run of the ball game.
Yeah, Ratu just not taking that second he just launched it straight away, didn't he, as soon as he caught it. And just going off high. There's no way for the catcher to bring it down and make that tag out at home. And just like that, you know, Southland come back and the one in it. And again, you know, we talk about a shift of balance of confidence. Now Southland have it, and now the pitcher for Canterbury's struggling on the hill with Southland getting on top of them.
Yeah, none down. Runner at second. 5-4 ball game. A good piece of hitting by the lefty Flynn Elder to move that runner to third base, less than 2 down.
Yeah, with the runner on second, you know, you want to take all the attention away from that runner and just the slow roller down to third base. He did all the work to scoop it up and get it to first, but he had no way that he was going to get it back to third base to get that out, that lead runner. So now Southland have the tying run with 1 down at third base.
Yep.
Ooh.
Big cut.
He wanted that one, didn't he?
Yes, and that brings up Cooper Nicole, the first base.
I got the same bat with the same grip. Got to have the blue and yellow in there.
Oh, and that's fouled off.
So it's away.
What kind of bat is that?
The Synergy.
Synergy.
That came out
Easton.
a couple of, that's the one.
34-26.
Mine's a bit heavier than that, mate.
Is it? You're playing law ball.
Just got the guns going.
Oh,
good punch there to left field. That's going to tie the game.
That's going to tie the ball game.
Oh, good hit there.
And Southland have tied the ball game with 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th.
It's a game of momentum. It's a game of confidence, a game of moments, a game of inches, and never how it can change in just one innings.
No doubt the coach is coming out and just having a chat.
This is the second conference of the innings, so no doubt we'll be seeing a pitching change here. Number 14 with the waltz out.
Yeah, they are making a pitching change, which is a little bit of a shame because with Chucky Tejeda, there was no base on balls in that inning, but there were 2 or 3 errors, or errors of omission, you could say, where the players didn't field those little bunts. And
well, we're just going to have a break here while the pitchers gets his warm-ups in with the pitching change. Brought to you by Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting.
Okay. Let's go then, eh?
You want
It's a chess champion, the dark horse.
Deep down, that's all we want. Just freedom.
You sucker. You better watch out, you fool.
I often think of my cousin.
She didn't have anyone.
She had us.
You're pretty beautiful.
Same.
We're going to get you back, Mata. I promise.
Kiriata no Aotearoa, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Well, we got a ball game going on here now. Canterbury and Southland, 5-all. Runner at third base or first base? I think it's at first base. One down, a pitch and change. I think it's number 14, George Smith coming on to relieve Chucky Tejada. And they're gonna. They made just a straight swap.
Interesting to see the pitcher giving his first base and third base some ground balls instead of actually getting his arms sorted.
Yeah, good point. Good point. You'd think he'd have a few warm-ups.
Yeah, he must be ready to go. Kerry Fitzgerald, can you do me a favour, mate? Can you zoom in on those pitching cleats, mate? All right. Must be a couple changes happening.
Yeah.
Brody, good one, came up to us before the game to check if we wanted to mic him up.
All right.
Surely we'll introduce that by the end of the week.
Yeah, we'd like to do that. That's why we can get some of those changes.
Absolutely.
Many changes, Giselle?
We back. 14.
What's that?
George Smith on the hill now for Canterbury. Can hopefully stop the momentum of Southland, but Southland really, really in a good zone at the moment. First offering from Smith, not the best. Straight over the glove from the catcher, but
yep, George
coming
Smith.
nervous, coming.
Well, it was interesting that he didn't warm up. He might have been warming
Not really,
up
did he?
on the side of on the side there, but no balls, 2 strikes.
There's definitely a ball.
Sorry, there's two balls. 2 balls,
Yeah.
no strikes. Sorry. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 down.
5-all ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. And now Southland with 1 down have the go-ahead run at third base.
And Tane O'Neill, ironic that Tane O'Neill now is batting.
Game changer.
And a game changer. Damien called it. Pitcher came in, stopped the runs by Canterbury, and now Southland are back in the ball game.
Oh, clean. Got him easy. Almost like they planned it.
Yeah. The Southland coach was being aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
you got to be. You know, you see
yeah.
a ball go behind the batter back to the dish. I mean, you're thinking a slide into home all day, but
just came back,
bounced
right?
back, didn't it?
Just bounced back at the catcher. So there's 2 down. Runner at first. Let's see what Tane does here at first base, whether they want to get a guy in motion. George Schmidt having a little bit of a hard time finding a strike zone. That's 4 balls in a row. This is the beauty of under 17 softball. The ebbs and flows, the momentum changes.
Oh, it's a great thing about our game. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
Well, unless, you know, you're up by
Unless
10
it's
in the
over.
first.
That's low, and that's 6 balls in a row.
He's not far off, though.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not.
that was just low there. He's just
3
going to
balls,
calm
no
down.
strikes, yeah.
Calm down now and just work with the catcher. You've already got those 2 outs. You just got to get that one. Now you got a force option at 2 bases there.
And Tony Forbes Merch being very aggressive on that 3-0 pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike.
What about that? Swinging on the 3-0.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
He had a
I mean, his
triple.
coach won't, but you know, you gotta love it. Nice.
And he got a ground out, 1-3, and that ends the inning. But not after Southland score 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th. We got a ball game here, and it's Canterbury 5, Southland 5. Canterbury coming to bat. Top of the 5th. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the top of the 5th inning at Fraser Park at the Under-17 Boys National Tournament. Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting is coming to you live.
I love hearing that.
I'm Joe Fariso, Damian Collins next to me.
Hey, guys. Day number 1, Joe. It's been a day, and it's only going to heat up over the next 3. I don't know about the weather, but I know
the weather's going to be superb. It's going to be 24 degrees and sunny all weekend.
Love it. Love
That's
it.
what I'm told anyway.
Might be some ugly scores for the pool play over the next day, but once those crossovers happen, you'll start seeing some really even games. Talking about even tight one, hey, this one's shaping up to be a beauty.
5-all after Canterbury go up 5-0. Southland make a pitch and change. Tane O'Neill stops the runs, and Southland come back and score 5 in the bottom of the 4th. This is my first game back doing the broadcasting this year.
Me too.
I just got a text from Mrs. F saying that I was a bit rusty, but hopefully I'll get a little practice this weekend.
Yeah, it's my first time this season as well, Joe. First time calling a game for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Of course, Chopper and I's podcast. Now the new Ballpark Broadcasting.
Yeah.
We won't get into why we had to rename,
we won't do that.
Damn those guys.
That's another
time. Yeah, we'll chuck it on podcast.
We'll bring it up. Number 5 is William Patton. Well, it brings another opportunity. And this is New Zealand owned.
Sure is, my man. Southland finishing 13th in the 19s against the 4th place Canterbury. So this will be I guess in a way, Invercargill looking up to the big cousin down the road, if you will. So it'd be a bit exciting one to come to a nationals and get one over your foe. I mean, I know, don't count it. We're only in the top of the 5th, but yeah, the momentum's definitely swung.
Yeah, Canterbury just started to feel a little uncomfortable that inning. Robbie Easthope, the field announcer. I'm not sure if you can hear him in the background. He's doing a great job keeping everybody in the ballpark interested. And that's a foul ball. Nice cut by William Patton, the right fielder. Ball. That's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Apologies, that's Tyler Rush, number 5, the left fielder, Tyler Rush. And he swings at an inside pitch. Good pitch by Tane O'Neill to get the first out of the inning.
Keeping cool, calm, and collected on the hill is Tane O'Neill. He's coming with a purpose, coming with a job to do.
It brings up number 18, Blake Knighton, the first base. Just a little low. Good to see Southland having the under-17 boys. They got an under-19 boys. I guess the softball down in the South Island is seeing some good growth. Obviously, Canterbury are the big cousins.
Aren't they all cousins down there? Jokes.
Oh, man.
Day 1, already offending everyone.
It's been a long day, Damien.
Wouldn't be like us to have long days at a tournament, mate.
For a cold strike 2. Or was that 1? 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Apologies. I'm sitting next to my scorer over here. And he's keeping me honest. That's popped up.
Shallow center.
Ah, what a play! What a play! And that shows you with Southland, the momentum has changed. The center fielder came charging in, bobbled the ball. The shortstop came over, made the play. And we got 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. What a play.
Just shows you how important it is to back up the play. You know, the center fielder did all the hard work busting in to get that catch and just bobbled out of the glove. But the shortstop had made his way over to back himself, to back him up, and gets the catch on the deflection, if you will.
Yeah.
And 2 down. Like that's awesome play from Southland. Exactly what they want to do here.
So we got a fly out 8-6.
Yeah, we do. Unreal.
Yeah, and when the going's good, the going's good for Southland at the moment.
Tane O'Neill. Oh, just off the glove. Couldn't make that play. They don't get it in time. They'll definitely go on the overthrow. And they'll just... Elder at first base, just keeping calm, slowing them down. They've already got the 2 outs.
Yep.
They don't need to go chasing that third just yet.
There's a runner at second.
George Smith,
And
if that's the one, it's 2 down pitcher, I'm guessing.
Yep. And then it brings up number 8, a pinch hitter, Bronson Harper. Bronson Harper. And number 18, Blake Knighton, coming in to run for the pitcher, George Smith. So we're all back to normal. We've got Bronson Harper batting for Knockout Kennedy.
Clips that outside corner for the called strike. Brody Donald behind the dish, pretty consistent with his zone today.
Done a fantastic job. Been assertive.
Oh, great bunt goes down. Little bobble from the catcher. They're going to move the run to the third. And now Canterbury have runners on the corners. Beautiful bunt.
Well, Canterbury now have also played a little bit of the short game.
Here was that pop-up there. You'll see on the action replay all the meters that the centre fielder had to make and just lost it out of the glove, but shortstop keeping his eyes on it to get the bobble. The deflection for that second out. Note to salespeople out there, always back it up.
Dylan Crichton up now. Runners at first and third. 2 down. He made the catch from left field. Boy, oh boy, we've got plays aplenty. Southland are playing a great defensive game. Super play by the left fielder.
Getting their highlight reel for
Fly
sure.
out to 7 for the 3rd out.
As you see on the action replay here, Tane O'Neill giving his team some groundouts and some pop-ups.
2 down.
And big hit here from centre field.
He made the catch from left field. Boy, oh boy, we've got plays up.
He made some ground and got the out for the 3rd out to retire the side, leaving 1 runner on. We're going to have a break, Joe. We'll be back.
After 5 full innings of play, 4.5 innings of play, it's 5-5. We'll be back in a moment. We've got a barn burner going here at Fraser Park, Sorensen Field, Diamond number 1. Brought to you by Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Beautiful day at Fraser Park. 2 superb gems, defensive plays by Southland in that inning. One by the center fielder, backed up by the shortstop, and then one by the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Harrison Shayla on a changeup.
Yeah, definitely took some speed off that one to get him swinging. 0-2. Ooh, good pitch.
George Smith came back in that batter, and first came in and he was a little erratic, and now he's just now come in and peppered the strike zone. So whatever the coach had maybe mentioned to him. And that was a nice rise ball he threw there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Got him chasing it with 3 straight to get the 0-3 strikeouts.
Nice pitch, just down a little low.
You could see he didn't agree with that one.
He wanted that.
Oh, Brody. He's going to have a quick talk. If you don't agree with my strike zone, mate, can keep it to yourself. Yeah, you. I think that's what he said. I did tell Brody before the game, as I mentioned earlier, he came to get mic'd up, and I said, no, I'm going to tell people what you said today. It may be right, it may be wrong, but I'm going to say what's coming out of your mouth.
Brody Donald just wants to make sure that he's not getting any back chat.
I like that.
Under
Assertive.
17s, yep.
Oh. The hot corner scoops in, does all the hard work, just can't glove it there by Knighton at first base. And you see here from the replay, the rise bunt down the third base line, scoops it up, the throw on the run, and just unable to take it at first.
Yep. Another round ball bunt. Southland may be going to the short game again. One down, 1 ball, no strikes, runner at first. Pick off play.
Gotta love confident catchers just throwing the ball, having the confidence in their teammates to let rip.
Especially in a 5-5 ball game, pressure's on.
Yep. I mean, you're glad you threw it. No, the right fielder didn't move, so you're glad the first base got it.
That ball's up. 2 balls, 1 strike.
George Smith trying that.
3 balls, no strike, sorry.
Oh, I thought it was a strike as well, but George Smith trying that rise again.
3 balls, no strikes. That's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, you'll leave that one.
Yeah.
I know some have been swinging, but...
Now this is a little cat and mouse game. 3 balls, 1 strike. Do you take it? Try to bunt it. Yes, George Smith comes in again with a good pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That could have been there or thereabouts, if he had left it. But good to see these guys standing in and swinging, yeah.
Let's see if the runner is going.
Through.
Fielder's choice.
Ratu gets the out at second base. They try for the one at first, but that will be the second outs of this bottom of 5th.
Yep, brings up number 5, William Patton, the right fielder. William had a base hit on a bunt his last time up, and they played the short game. Nice slide by Flynn Telfer.
Umpire Eli in the spot to see the safe.
Good call. 2 outs, runner at second.
Southland want to convert here. Like everyone does when you get the base runners on, you don't want to be leaving the runners in scoring position, especially. Good aggressive swinging there.
Yeah. Good pitch. Down and in. That's popped up. He makes the catch on that little tricky fly ball.
Yeah, an important catch there. You didn't want a ball hitting the outfield and Southland getting a chance to convert that run for the go-ahead run. But Canterbury make that third out.
Yep, well, after 5 full innings of play, it's Canterbury 5, Southland 5. We're going to into the top of the 6th when we get back.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
Okay, we're back at Fraser Park in the top of the 6th inning. Chucky Tejeda coming back into bat for George Smith.
Just seen the replay from the last innings. Where you got to always back up your bro. Bounces off the glove and the shortstop gets it.
Yeah, I mean, there was some speculation that it bounced off the glove, the head, and then was caught by the shortstop.
The Falcon call was made. And we get to slow it down to confirm it wasn't.
No, didn't go. Good to ask, and good that Brody Donald was happy with that. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning, Damien. Who would have thought when it was 5-0 Canterbury?
Well, you know, like I mentioned in those early innings, you know, you see the difference between the two associations. Sometimes the higher association, you know, Canterbury's one of the main 4 now, isn't it? Five associations now. And, yeah, the team from Invercargill are stepping up for sure behind their pitcher, Tane O'Neill, who's come into this game and just completely changed the momentum to keep them, and their batters have responded, you know. So the team's just playing as a team now. It's really good to see.
Yep, and it brings up Devin Hardy, the center fielder. Made the catch in the last inning.
He's been pretty handy at center field.
In the tricky Zephyr light breeze of Fraser Park. Squares brings in the infield. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down, top of the 6th. Nice cleats. New Balance. I know you like your, what do you call them?
The ones in the batter's box, if you want to zoom in there, Kerry.
You want to zoom in on the...
Jordan 1 mids, I think. The mids. No, not those ones.
You have a pair of those?
I have a couple pairs of those.
The red and black?
Nah, not red and black.
That's a little up.
Ooh. Angles.
Nice.
Angles.
Nice little rise ball. Good call. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 down. Tani Barron down. That's a swing on a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, that was a great pitch there.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Looked like he took a little off it. That's a foul ball. Nice play by the coach at third base.
You got to be always on in that coach's box.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Tony O'Neill bearing down. That's a strike.
Got him looking on the outside corner, and you can't be sad if you're Canterbury because he's been calling it all game. And Brodie Donald pulls back for the strikeout called for the second out here in the top of the 6th.
And that brings up number 1, Rico Ratu.
Ratu will be one of those players in the team that can change it. Got a bit of the X factor, you know, so one of those guys that the team will be looking towards to maybe start a bit of momentum here.
Well, as you said, Damien, at the Tane O'Neill has changed the whole complexion of this ball game. He's working quickly. That's a ground ball.
Yeah, slamming it down the hot corner did Rico Ratu. Good shot down there. Caught the third baseman just unaware there for a second.
Yeah.
You always got to be on in the hot corner for sure. Well, the coach is just going to have a timeout here. Unsure why.
Well, I think he's going to play a little defensive. Want to make sure that the infield knows. I'm sure that Rico Ratu is going to possibly look at stealing a base and get into scoring position.
But you know, 2 out. It's only
you want to
a good shot at down the hot corner. I don't know if he just needed to stop that there. You know, I mean, we just talked about Rico being one of those players that can make this happen. And there's nothing wrong with that shot. That was a great shot down the third baseline. But the conference is done. He's had to talk to Tane, who's been doing a hell of a job here on the hill for Southland.
All right, we got number 4, Raumana Kumaroa. A little up.
Yeah, a little up in the zone there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, there they are. Avalon Wolves training in the background. Thank you, Kerry. Appreciate that, my man. The new coaches, Finau and Errol Weston out there. 2 Centurions of the club giving back. I love to see it. I do love this ground, mate. See what I say? Rico can make things happen. And he goes sliding into third base.
Yeah, that there where you had the wild pitch. And it just was the second base just aimed it a little bit.
Just keep calm out there, young fella.
Yep. So the runner was at first, is now at third. Crucial part of the ball game. Kumaroa wants a little chat with the coach. It's 3 balls, no strikes. I would expect him to be taken as he is.
Yep. I'm sure Kumaroa has seen enough of those to leave that one, the 3-0 count. It's a hard to left
base
field.
Hit.
Ooh. Kumaroa.
And yeah, that was a costly wild pitch. And then the throw, errant throw to get him at third, and then the single scores him. So Canterbury in the top of the 6th take a 1-run lead, and it brings up number 5, Tyler Rush, the left fielder.
Canterbury had to work for that one.
They did.
But that gives them the go-ahead on the top of the 6th here. O'Neill comes back to get a strike on that one. I mean, you can't be too disappointed. Good hard hit balls there from.
That's a pop up.
It is a pop up. Almost lost it in the sun.
Yeah, it was a nice play. The left fielders made some good plays today, and left field obviously with the sun and that light zephyr, but that ends the inning. But not after Canterbury take a 1-run lead, and after 5.5 innings of play, it's Canterbury 6, Southland 5. We'll be back after a word from our announcers.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Wolverines training on the soccer diamond.
Oh, I think you find it's called football, Joe.
Oh, football.
No, I was lucky enough to be at the stadium last night, being the ground announcer for the Wellington Phoenix. I don't know if it's lucky enough, but
a draw.
Definitely not my sport, but I might have said soccer once and got a slap.
All right.
So
football.
Football.
Brings up number 20, Lucas Allison.
Looks like he's ready to swing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
George Smith, the relief pitcher here for Canterbury, coming in the last couple innings. Took a little bit to get going there. Found his rhythm a bit last at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Last field.
3 balls, 1 strike. None down.
A lot of them getting angry with the pitching out of the zone, but
yeah,
keep a cooler head. 3 balls, 1 strike. The hands go up from umpire Donald.
There you go. Strike.
Clips the knees there across.
Clips the knees, no doubt. Yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes. None down. George Smith on the mound.
Yeah, make sure
nice
over this
play
time.
by the third base.
Jack Yardham coming in again and showing how he can throw that ball
good play.
On the move.
Brings up number 74, Flynn Elder, the DP.
Oh, just aggressive back slapping with the bat there. Look at him slam it on his back left arm, left shoulder. Angry. Yeah, leave
That's
that outside.
2 balls, no strikes. Under 17 boys. Nice play by Rico Ratu for the second out of the inning.
Called off the first baseman and the pitcher pretty quickly there. Knew he was going to get the out by taking it in and popping it back to first base.
Brings up number 43, Cooper Nicole. Cooper had a base hit in that big inning for Southland. It's 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Outside.
You'll see as with the shadows on the ground there, the sun sets right in the eyes of the third baseman here this time of night around Fraser Park. It's all good if you're on the first base, but if you're anything on the other side of the diamond, that sun is right in your eyes. That's why you might have seen the outfielder in the last catch in the last innings just maybe lose a little bit in the outfield before making the catch. But yeah, it's one thing that you got to deal with at this time of night at Fraser Park. Texas Liga will get him on.
Southland have a runner on first base. Brings up the pitcher, number 1, Tane O'Neill. Two down. It'll be interesting to see if they put Cooper in motion.
Bottom of the 6th here, you're down by 1. You want to take every opportunity. 2 outs. They're sending him for short. Eli in position to call him out on the tag. You got to do it though, eh, Joe?
Oh, no doubt about it. It was a bang-bang play. The catcher made a perfect throw on the right side of the bag. Here it is.
Good pitch as well.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, but here's the throw. And right on the money. Beautiful tag by the shortstop. Great call by the umpire for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 6 full innings of play, it's Canterbury 6, Southland 5, top of the 7th coming up. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Let's go.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds from the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Until our talk. All the best throwbacks.
All right, here we are. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th inning. We got a pinch hitter, number 12, Rios Acefo Stowers.
Acefo is
Number 12.
Another name down from south.
Yep.
In softball terms.
Acefo Stowers, yep.
Top of the 7th, Joe. Let's go.
That's a ball.
O'Neill.
Yeah, well.
Still got a smile on his face. Good to see.
No doubt. Only 1 run. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Acefo Stowers.
Slam back to him. Shortstop.
Ow,
Comes in,
nice
scoops it
play
up,
by
and gets
the
it in time. Wow.
That's a bang-bang play, and it was a great play by the shortstop. Just trickled off the pitcher's glove. Shortstop came in, drew to first, and a bang-bang first out of the inning for Southland.
Oh, Southland came out. They said to each other, we only need 3 outs, and then we got to get to our last bats. And that is a hell of a start here in the top of the first.
Brings up George Smith. He switched with Chucky Tejeda, the opening pitcher. And Canterbury made a few changes. Popped George in that part of the lineup. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Southland want to keep the ball game right here and give themselves a chance with only 1 run down.
And they've got to keep on doing what works. You know, get those ground out, get those pop-ups that Tane's been throwing in there. Just get back to your zone, young fella.
3 balls, no strikes.
Oh, not happy.
Oh, nice play by the shortstop and the tricky little Zephyr Breeze. But hitting with 3-0, Damien.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
popping it out.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he wasn't impressed with himself the
No.
way he got rid of that bat running
Yep.
to first. You know, you want to cool your head a little bit more than that, but you know, yeah, swinging on a 3-0 in the top of the 7th when
Yeah.
you're up by 1, when you've already got 1 out. I mean, you're just down to your last out here.
And I guess that's another learning.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you're going to see those things over the next couple of days, tweaking everything as you go and head into the important day 3 and 4, you know, like you want to be humming and get rid of all those things. But
And the coaches will be talking to them.
100%. They'll go back to their accommodation tonight. They'll have their team corridors and pick at all those little points that they just need to tweak for tomorrow because, you know, as you step up to this level, you wear the association's colours, you just got to take every inch you possibly can and you can't give any back.
Three balls, no strikes again. So
swinging?
Ty O'Neill, I don't think he'll be swinging on this one.
Oh,
Be
you're definitely
interesting to
swinging
see.
back if you're swinging at this. To the zone.
Yeah.
Oh. No? Okay. Angles. Angles.
It is a little bit of angles.
I mean, not that
everybody has them.
Not that I'm directly behind home plate or anything. I literally am.
Bryden Donald, you know, might have had a lesson or two from Tommy Downs.
Yep. I've already used my get out
That's
jail
a
free
ground
card.
ball.
And they've left through it open. That's some heads up base running right there. Saw the bobble, saw nobody was at 3, completely went straight past 2 and slid into 3 to give them another runner and scoring position. Now runners on the corners.
Yep, runners at the corners.
The catcher's stepping up and making something happen with the hard hit shot to the shortstop, and I mean, if that ball had gone to glove, you'd be pretty confident that with the way he's played at shortstop that he'd make that play, Telfer, but no.
He's made,
sorry, O'Neill.
Yeah, he made the shortstop made 2 beautiful plays.
Yeah.
6-3 ground ball, pop out to 6, and then now Chucky Tejeda is going to be coming back up. They flipped the lineup, and they got Tejeda's back up. So Smith was in here somewhere, and Chucky Tejeda is back up. And let's see what happens here. First and third, 2 runners down.
You know, I thought George had replaced Chucky, but I'm guessing he hadn't.
Well, I think they made another change also.
Yeah, they did take a minute, didn't they?
Anyway, we got first and third. Chucky Tejeda, who hit the home run in the first inning, is up.
Of course, yes.
The big at-bat, big part of the ball game.
Oh, you give them that, but you wouldn't give them that. That's okay. Stay humble, young fella.
Yeah.
That will go on the list for the corridor tonight, mate.
I would say so.
Yeah, 2 down, you got to run on 3. You just got to, you can't give up that run like that. But again, learnings.
Yes.
Day number 1, you can't win nothing on day number 1. But as long as you're honest about it, mate, take those learnings into day number 2. That stuff won't happen. Even, figure out a trick play to...
The first and third,
Yep,
the 1-3
absolutely.
play. No doubt. Yeah, it's...
But good that he backed himself as well. you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That brings up Devin Hardy.
There's nothing wrong with that warp. That puts them in a position to get the force at 3, 2, or 1 for that third out. But you don't want to give them any more. Tony O'Neill done a hell of a job on the hill as he's come into this game. But Canterbury just showing a bit of class here to just keep on going.
Yeah. This is Devin Hardy.
Down the zone. Shortstop makes sure of that
nice
one.
Play. Nice play by the shortstop there. But not before Canterbury had an insurance run. And after 6.5 innings of play, it's Canterbury 7, Southland 5. We're going into the bottom of the 7th.
Hi and welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkura. Kia ora, my name's Pinamore Praise.
Kia ora, I'm Neil from Vibe.
Tēnā koutou, welcome to Te Rā o Te Rūkura.
It's going to be an awesome day. This year is the 25th year of Te Rā o Te Rūkura.
Te Rā o Te Rūkura is a celebration of our people and enjoying summer days.
It's a good chance to get together, really. That's a big part of it. It's all whānau friendly. Incredible community event that brings together so many different diverse people.
This festival where people just come together with a whole lot of awesome kai, a whole lot of awesome entertainment. Peace, love and harmony. The Rōkura signifies peace and happiness. It's a Māori proverb that was brought down by our tipuna from a very long time ago. And basically our day, Te Rā o Te Rūkura, is all about sharing that love. Aroha nui ki te tangata.
Brings up Tane O'Neill. He's got his cleats on, so he's got to change those shoes.
Come on, Tane. Sure, you got the... Yeah, it's one of the things here at the artificial turf here at Fraser #1, now known as Sorensen Field. You cannot wear metal cleats. You can pitch in them. You can play in the outfield in them, but you cannot bat in the infield in them.
Yeah. But it's good that Tane was observant with that and called time out, respecting the Sorensen Diamond and Fraser Park.
Gots to. Yeah, wouldn't happen with the lime turf though. Just get on with it. I'm old school. I don't like the artificial, but that's just me.
We've had it's been good. It gets games in from time to time.
Sometimes.
All right, we got Tane O'Neill up, none down, bottom of the 7th. Canterbury leads 7-5.
Bottom
Here we go.
of the 7th. Let's go. 2 runs in it. Last chance.
Last chance.
For Southland here to get one up on their big cousins from down the road. Tane O'Neill came into the game a few innings to go and changed the fortunes, gave that Southland team a bit of a momentum to go. And just like that, struck out.
Struck out swinging. But it was
players
aggressive.
Yep, absolutely.
Number 40, Tate Forbes Murch. He had a big triple, drove in a run.
George Smith just talking to his catcher. My bad, mate.
Well, we've seen now Canterbury's 2 pitches. George Smith, who's finishing the work here, and Chucky Tejada. So they got two good pitches.
I know it's probably already been sent before, and I can't believe we haven't said it already, but Chucky the Chucker? No?
Yeah.
Not good, eh?
Too early on day one.
Right. True.
But 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down. Southland trying to keep this game going. Swing and miss, and I went for it all there.
Didn't he just?
A nice rise ball by George Smith.
Yeah, you just want to put it in play, get it to that left side. You see those shadows are getting a bit bigger there, longer on the field. Really fighting off that sun now. So use it to your advantage if you can as a batter.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 big swings here.
And George has gotten a bit confident also on the mound. You could see him going more quickly. That's low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. All right, we got a runner on base, and we've got the tying run coming up. Harrison Shayla, number 27, bottom of the 7th. Who said there couldn't be extra innings?
Why would you do that? Joe, come on, cuz.
Ball.
We've been here before. Well, let's wrap it up quick. Neck minute. Extra innings.
Well, Southland scored 4 runs. And
it's a game that deserves it. If it happens, I'm all good with it because it's been a great battle between the 2.
It is one
South Island provinces here.
Yep.
1-1 count.
I mean, the crowd has gotten bigger as the game has gone on.
Yeah, the games have finished around the park now. A lot of them.
That's ball inside.
So people will be winding down for their evening and maybe just catching the last innings or 2 on Diamond 1 here.
Well, we're looking at, 7 innings again, and you're talking about 7:30, 2.5 hours.
See,
a lot of hitting.
You already jinxed it with your call earlier in the game about averages of an hour 45.
Yes.
They
were blazing away. I didn't think this was going to go an hour 45 with this South Island Derby.
Down low and inside. So we had 3 balls.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on 1 down.
Far away on the full house.
Goes hard at that pitch from Smith. Gets bad on the ball, goes foul.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th.
Hits the top net, fills straight back.
Good little battle here.
He's definitely having his cuts here in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to make something happen here, Southland. Gets a piece, setting a well foul on the top of the zone for a long strike. Count remains full house. Just the one down here in the bottom of the 7th with the runner on 1.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, runner at first. Canterbury leads 7-5. Been a heck of a ball game here. Last game of the day. Ball. Southland have runners at first and second.
Good batting there from Southland.
Only 1 down. And it brings up number 19, Hayron O'Neill. That brings out the coach for Canterbury.
Yeah, good time for a timeout here. Just a quick call from Coach Harper for Canterbury. Just get the team to just cool their heads. 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 7th with the go-ahead run at the plate now. Coach from Southland just gives the boys a bit of a tap on the head, saying nice work, we're almost there. Keep it going. And I'm sure just getting cool, calm heads in that huddle for Canterbury.
You saw Coach Harper give a big breathe. I think it was more for him than the pitcher.
It's never stressful being a coach, is it, Joe?
No.
No.
That's low. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, at this level, under 17s, it does get stressful. You try to take the stress off the boys as much as possible, but
yeah.
That's fouled off.
1-1 count now. More aggression in the batter's box. Good smart batting here as well from Southland. You know, fouling off when they need to.
Fouling off the strikes.
Leaving
the balls.
Yep.
And that's what you like to tell your players is hit strikes.
Foul. Some good battles here in the bottom of the 7th. Gotta love it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd's getting a bit more vocal, so the dugouts. Down the hot corner, called foul.
That was just...
Game of inches.
Yeah, that's for sure. That just missed going down the third base line, which would have definitely brought in 1.
I would have thought, yeah, absolutely. At least move the runner from first to second, but yeah, second would have definitely come home on that one.
And a runner at second really doesn't matter. It's the runner at first as the tying run.
Mm-hmm.
That's low.
Good smart batting here.
Hayron O'Neill had a base on balls, got on base 3 times.
2-2 the count. Oh,
swing.
Good battle won by George Smith this time.
Yeah, he did. That was a great pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Southland are down to their last batter.
Yep, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th.
And it
2 runners on.
Brings up Flynn Telfer to third base. Let's see what we got here. Ball. It's a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, they've really put on a good one to close out the day number 1.
No
yeah,
doubt
for
about
sure.
it. That's low. We got William Patton, the right fielder, on deck. He's looking to get the bat going. That's low. 3 balls, no strikes. First and second.
Oh.
Yeah, he spun that one in there. You just got to be careful. George Smith there, he grooved that one in there. And
my eyes would have lit up on that one.
Yeah.
I know it's a 3-0, but wow.
That's ball.
Discipline batting
Just
here from
missed.
Southland.
So you got 2 down, bases loaded. William Patton is up.
Catcher just clarifying
Just wants to know
a
that
couple
he
of
can go
things
out
before
there.
he goes out to talk to his
Well,
pitcher.
A base hit ties the ball game.
It does.
Well,
Here we go. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out. Bases loaded. Southland down by 2.
down to their last batter, last out. Let's see if William Patton can deliver. So he's going to
Goes at the first.
He's going for the first pitch.
Love it.
He's going to be aggressive. He's swinging at strikes. Let's see if he grooves something here. George Smith looking to get finished to close out the ball game. Oh, he's going for it.
Is that rise again?
Yep.
Chasing the rise.
2 balls, no balls, 2 strikes. Patton is not going to leave any stone unturned. Well, he fouls it off.
Gets that early on the handle.
He's seeing the ball.
He's definitely coming in ready to get one of those gaps out there. Takes a breath.
Oh!
That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2.
Oh, that's going to be
Canterbury. That's it, isn't it? That's the walk-off.
And
Bottom of 7th.
Oh, it's
Southland.
Southland come through.
Win the game.
Walk-off triple.
Wow.
To win the ball game, 8-7.
Wow.
What a ball game. Here's the shot down the right field line. He was being aggressive.
Right in the corner. Look where it drops.
Oh.
Great shot to hit to right field. Right in the corner. Gave his base runners all the opportunity to get home, and they did just that as he goes sliding into third base. But Patton, stands up.
Oh, my.
With 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th for the walk-off.
Well, your most valuable player, I got 2 of them for you, Damien. I have Tane O'Neill, the pitcher.
Absolutely.
And then William Patton with the game-winning walk-off triple. What a game.
Wow, that was awesome. Southland down by 5-1 earlier on in this ball game. They make a change that just absolutely changed the momentum of it. Southland clawed it back to tie it up in the bottom of the 4th, and then just stayed in it with Canterbury giving up a couple more runs, but Southland not giving up, going straight down to their last out, loading the bases and getting the walk-off to win 8-7.
What a game. Well, glad that I was here doing my first game. Beyond the dugout broadcasting. And to see a game like that, Southland run out winners 8-7 over their big brothers Canterbury.
Very, very cool. Tip of the cap to both teams out there, but Southland, savor this, enjoy it, and take that momentum into day 2.
All right, I guess we're going to be signing off. I'm Joe Fariso, Damian Collins, the rest of the Beyond the Dugout crew. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night.
Ciao.